What's going on, guys? Welcome to another beta video, and this video we're looking at Blocs 1.6 beta build 1. So this was released, well, a day ago now, and yeah, it's the last beta that we're going to get before Blocs 2.0, which launches in a couple of months time, or about half a month's time if you're looking at the beta, which hopefully we'll get an invite to. Hopefully see if I can make videos, maybe not, maybe I can, we'll see. So yeah, it only really contains one feature, and this is new export settings. Now you'll see the roadmap has also been updated, so if you haven't had a look, go and have a look at the roadmap. It's got rid of all the HTML brick code like on the side here, and it's also got rid of a few other little features, but these are all coming in Blocs 2.0, so they're going to be moved back into Blocs 2.0 to make Blocs 2.0 even better. So yes, the last thing we've got, so you can see new export settings. We have a quick export, more detailed export that lets you minify part of the products on export. So minifying, now I'll show you guys what minifying actually does. So what we'll do is we'll create a quick project now. Just create a few stuff like this. That'll do. Maybe put a text box in. Bang, bang. I'll put a cheeky image in there. Of course, it doesn't look very good, obviously. But now we have an export menu. So you've got a quick export, which is the default one that was there before. Now I've got the proper export. Now the proper export opens up this menu for you here that lets you minify parts of the product that you're not going to use. So basically makes them take up slightly less space. Okay, so looking at what minifying actually the advantages of doing it is basically it shortens the amount of lines it takes. So for example, this CSS here took 9 lines to do, but now it only takes 1. As you can see, it's been shortened into one whole line. Basically that's what minifying does, is it cuts down your code, cuts down the size of the code, and yeah, it doesn't necessarily make it easier to read, which is why if you're going to edit it, I wouldn't recommend minifying the CSS or HTML document. I'm going to minify everything and show you exactly what it does, but I wouldn't recommend doing the HTML and CSS in case you have to edit it in the future, in which case it will be a lot of hassle. So I've exported it now, and I'm just going to save it to my desktop. I'm just going to minimize out of these two, and it's up here. Let's open it up. You can see it's still your standard page here, but of course the difference is you'll see a minified version of it. So this is basically a minified version of the HTML, in which would be a lot bigger. So you can see pretty much everything is put into this neat layout like this, and you can see there's no gaps in it at all, which makes it really hard to interpret if you're a developer. But if, of course, this is only now one line of code, which makes it a lot easier, a lot smaller than say a proper HTML document. Only a tiny bit, like minute amounts. But if you've got a piece of code that's thousands of lines long, for example, like the JavaScript library here, blocksmin.js or bootstrap min or jQuery min, which has all been shortened as well. Like you can see here, look at that, it's all been shortened to 7 lines. Look how big it is, it's huge. But now it's only one line, and that creates a lot smaller size than it would be before, which is pretty good. If we have a look at the get info, you can see it's 37 kilobytes. Now what I'm going to do is export this again without minifying on the bootstrap, and we'll see how big this actually is. So new site 2, so it was 37 before. Let's have a look at it now. 69, so you can see it's so much bigger than it was before. So it's 3769. It's only in kilobytes, so it's not even 1 megabyte. That's 0.6, well, 0.7 of a megabyte. But yeah, so it's slightly smaller, which increases page loading time, which decreases your overall page time. If you have a look at the CSS, you can see the CSS is also in one line, which makes it impossible, pretty much nearly impossible to interpret if you're a developer, but really good if you're if you want small page support, small sizes, and you know you're never gonna go to that page again. So if you want to just export it, this is what I would recommend doing. I'd recommend not minifying these two, minifying all the rest of it. Maybe not Blocs.js, depends on if you want to add any jQuery functions, anything like that, then don't minify Blocs.js. But if you want to add jQuery, extra functionality to the page using JavaScript, then you don't minify this. But yeah, there's a small bug that I've alerted Norm to. So you can't actually minify jQuery. Not sure why that is, but that'll be fixed as well soon. So let's export this. New site, call this 3. Minimize this out. As you can see, if we open up the CSS now. As you can see, the CSS, oh, beautiful, lovely format, easy to read, lovely. Look at this. You see, you've got all this code here. See how big it is? It's like 500 lines, 400 lines, and this will get shortened down, which is really nice. But of course, if you want to actually edit it, like I might want to, or you might want to, then of course you don't want to minify it. So this is all for this video, guys, and for the last beta, an update that we're going to get before Blocs 2.0, which is coming in the very near future. I can't wait to share that with you guys as well when Norm and the rest of the Kazubi team releases it. Thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.